Okay, real quick, let's get this out of the way. Theon Greyjoy is dead. Lyanna Mormont, dead. Ser Jorah, dead. Lord Beric Dondarrion, dead. Ed Tullett, aka Dolorous Ed, dead. Viserion, dead. Again. Every single Dothraki and countless Unsullied, dead. Melisandre, dead. The Night King, dead. Now, I would have said spoiler warning or something like that, but since the episode is about a week old and nobody of any real consequence bit it in this episode, who cares? Okay, so a lot of people died in this episode. Great. I wasn't really sure who died unless it was an up close view or you waited until the end when all the deadites or whatever fell over like dominoes, in which case you could count off who actually lived. Sort of. The reason for that is because this episode was incredibly dark. I mean, yes, the episode did take place at night, but, you didn't have to make it so goddamn dark. But it's okay because the director of photography, Fabian Wagner, has a few choice words about how you should actually view this episode. He says a lot of the problem has to do with people not knowing how to tune their TVs properly. So you're an idiot. Fuck you, dude. I sat in the dark. I had the backlight turned up so high on my TV that it melted my screen, and I threw on some night vision goggles. I still couldn't see shit. You unbelievable douche. Not being able to see the episode or not, this is the episode a lot of people have been waiting for. I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for a while to see Jon just, stab the hell out of the Night King and end all this craziness. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. Despite the prophecy of the king who was promised, Jon might not be the one sitting on the throne at the end of all this. It could be Arya, because she's the one that whooshed in the nick of time and stabbed the Night King in the gut. Or I don't know, anybody could sit on the throne at this point. Hell, it could be Sam or the dude with the magic dick. I don't know. Anybody could be sitting on the throne after this episode. It's up to, it's up for grabs. From what I could see of the battle scenes, it looked pretty cool. There was good tension and everything in it, but, whatever. The dragon fights were alright. I kind of expected more. I don't know why. I feel that way. It's a weird feeling. I kind of liked the dragon fights, but I felt like there was something missing in it or whatever. I don't know. The ending there, when Jon was delayed by the dead zombie dragon there, that looked cool. That reminded me of like Harry Potter and shit. So that was alright. And at the end there, he just screamed at it because he played one too many sessions of Elder Scrolls or something. And he thought he could scream it to death. Or, if you listen to people online, he was, distracting the dragon, screaming, go to Arya to go stab the Night King, because his character, he doesn't give a shit who does it as long as somebody kills the Night King. None of the deaths really affected me at all. I could have gave less of a shit. I mean, Theon Greyjoy, he was an asshole since the season when he took over Winterfell, and I didn't really give a shit. Don't care about him. Alright, I get it. Theon was on this big character arc journey of redemption or whatever, and in the end there, Bran did forgive him, but what else was Bran going to do? Was he going to be like, alright, Theon, you're a giant asshole, now go die for me? Lyanna Mormont, cool little character and all, but, I was a little surprised they actually killed her off. But at least she went out like a gangster, I'll tell you what. Jorah Mormont, I knew he was going to die at some point because nothing else left for him to do. That's why I was kind of surprised Brienne didn't die. Or she did, and I just couldn't see it because of how dark the episode was. Melisandre walked off into the snowy distance and just like melted or something. I don't know. She fell over naked for some reason. I guess to show how old she actually was. Why she did it, I don't fucking know. Who knows? I guess she thought her job was done. Both the dragons lived. They gave that away at the preview. You could kind of see the wing of another dragon coming in over the ships there. So, even Ghost lived. And I still can't figure out why that dog was on the front lines and not with Bran. That would have seemed smarter. Oh well. What are you going to do? I almost forgot about this. All the dead Starks in the crypt, turns out they rose from the graves. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew this was going to happen. It's a shame that nobody in the show, none of the characters who actually watched the dead rise, knew this was going to happen. They should have known it was going to happen. Bran should have known it was going to happen. Jon should have known it was going to happen. But they stuck him in a crypt anyway because, oh, that could never happen. So a bunch of innocent people died. Again, nobody of any importance, but whatever. That's luck TV bullshit. Like, seriously, not even the spider dude, the bald guy there. He couldn't buy it. They couldn't kill him off. He escaped the zombie apocalypse. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't know. I just feel disappointed in this episode. I hope it ends on a good note. Oh well. I guess the next episode will just be a lot of exposition from the previous episode, and then the 5th episode will be another huge war, and then the 6th episode will be of, I don't know, Ghost sits on the throne. I don't know. Who gives a shit?
A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10.